Welcome back to learn intermediate JavaScript on Codecademy. We're in the JavaScript promises section. This is introduction. In web development, asynchronous programming is notorious for being a challenging topic. An asynchronous operation is one that allows the computer to move on to other tasks while waiting for the asynchronous operation to complete. Asynchronous programming means that time-consuming operations don't have to bring everything else in our program to a halt. There are countless of examples of asynchronicity in our everyday lives. Cleaning our house, for example, involves asynchronous operations, such as a dishwasher washing our dishes or a washing machine washing our clothes. While we wait on the completion of those operations, we're free to do other chores. Similarly, web development makes use of asynchronous operations. Operations like making a network request or querying a database can be time-consuming, but JavaScript allows us to execute other tasks while awaiting their completion. This lesson will teach you how modern JavaScript handles asynchronicity using the promise object introduced with ES6. Let's get started. Let's move on to the next one. What is a promise? Promises are objects that represent the eventual outcome of an asynchronous operation. A promise object can be in one of three states: pending, the initial state, the operation is not completed yet; fulfilled, the operation has completed successfully and the promise now has a resolved value. For example, a request promise might resolve with a JSON object as its value. Rejected, the operation has failed and the promise has a reason for the failure. This reason is usually an error of some kind. We refer to a promise as settled if it is no longer pending. It is either fulfilled or rejected. Let's think of a dishwasher as having the states of a promise. Pending, the dishwasher is running but has not completed the washing cycle. Fulfilled, the dishwasher has completed the washing cycle and is full of clean dishes. Rejected, the dishwasher encountered a problem, it didn't receive soap, and returns unclean dishes. If our dishwashing promise is fulfilled, we'll be able to perform related tasks such as unloading the clean dishes from the dishwasher. If it's rejected, we can take alternate steps, such as running it again with soap or washing the dishes by hand. All promises eventually settle, enabling us to write logic for what to do if the promise fulfills or if it rejects. Our instructions say, observe the diagram on the right. Here, we'll illustrate the different possible states of a dishwashing promise. Let's zoom out and look at that. So here we have a pending promise. If it's resolved, we get clean dishes. If it is rejected, we get error, no soap. So these are possible outcomes of our pending promise. So as long as you're understanding that a promise is going to have three different states, and they represent the eventual outcome of an asynchronous operation, then you're understanding what promises are, and we will be looking at more examples in the next lesson, and I'll see you there.